Mu-Tron. Welcome. We're going to talk about the new Octave Divider pedal. We're real excited. This is a miniaturized recreation of the original OG Octave Divider from the 70s from the Mu-Tron Corporation. And unfortunately, these things are big and you need to plug them into the wall. And there's not a lot of those left lying around, and some of them are sick. And here's a great new small version that runs on 9 volt. It's pedal board friendly. I'm going to take you through some of the features. I'm playing a basic Stratocaster with Joe Barton pickups. I'm mostly going to play on the bridge pickup with this effect. It's running into the Octavider, which is being powered by one of our battery buddies, 9 volt power pack, USB supply, into a Lewis Electric Columbia Reverb amp. Now it's kind of a high-end boutique version of a Fender Deluxe Reverb, a blackface type of circuit. Real clean, sort of transparent California sound. Really nice amps. You should check those out. So first and foremost, what does it do? The Octave Divider basically takes your dry signal, divides it with analog componentry. There's no digital parts in this. This is completely analog circuit. And it generates a tone an octave down. And in the case of the Mu-Tron Octave Divider, there's the ability to engage the green ringer switch, which will also add an octave up. That's the octave down signal and the dry signal. You can hear the two of those together. Now there's a tone control which lets me kind of tweak that sub-octave sound. I can have a woodier, more jazzy sort of sound. It's much more mellower. I hear a rounder tone with the dry signal more present. I must also note that I have the stabilize feature engaged, and the stabilize feature is going to allow for a little bit smoother tracking when I bend notes and I slide notes and I'm playing a fretted instrument. Wiggle the notes. So vibrato, glissando, those types of playing styles, it's able to keep up. Whereas a digital device really doesn't do as well because of the time it requires to track and analyze your notes and your playing. So they try to do various things, but this is very sensitive and responsive to your playing. You can really interact with the effect. So one of the other features is the green ringer, or in this case it's just called the ringer, and you can turn that circuit on. And what that's going to do is it's going to generate an octave up signal with a little bit of a ring modulation. So you almost hear a grainy sort of little fuzz edge to it. And something I found that works really well, I'm playing a Stratocaster here with your typical 3 pickup setup. And if I roll that tone all the way off and I get on my neck pickup, as I get into that 12th fret on those higher strings, the B and the E strings, then I start to hear some of that Hendrix sort of Octavia sound. And when I play 2 notes simultaneously, like a dyad or a double stop, the octave generator gets a little confused and it tries to play in both, and therefore it beats between the signals. But that can be a really cool effect, and if you add a fuzz pedal, you sure get a lot out of this octave up ringer signal. Another feature is the bass only foot switch, and that's going to allow you to kill the dry signal as well as that ringer signal if it is engaged. And I'm using my tone knob on my guitar quite a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and turn the tone back up of that bass, and that that's really just the sub-octave that's being generated by the pedal. And it just... It's got a really, just a really neat quality to it. Really hard to describe until you play it. But like much of Mu-Tron's products, it's very responsive and very interactive to your dynamics. So hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out the new Octavider pedal from Mu-Tron. We hope you can get your hands on one, and it works great along with our Mu-Tron product. Something you probably don't have on your pedal board, but you should really check that out as well.